We're back, bare bones. I mentioned humor in the last part. Your humor and Sam? Puka. I don't always see Puka. It depends on when Puka and I are in the same, and like a lava lamp, you move in and out of that. Puka can touch me, I know that. It tickles my ears. Fools with my mind, can grab my hand, make it do all kinds of things. The Lord did not do that. Oh, really? Well, I used to think that till I realized my dexterity wasn't really that bad and something was fishy. Mm-hmm. Then I began to back up and remember more of what I was doing just before that happened. Don't. I'll get a tickle here in a second. Stop it. You bring up the pukas like talk about the devil. You think if you mention the Lord, which is really curiosity, the Lord will come around? Jesus said, 2 or 3 in my name, I'm there. What was he speaking about? The word Jesus? Hardly. And the function Jesus represented. You know, I was thinking about the word thinking. Thinking is picturing. You have to, there's a function goes on with your anatomy to cause picturing. I'd like to picture better. I could picture things around here. I think I could actually itch, get rid of fungus on the planet. I'd just picture fungus leaving and could make it happen. I think that's how Christ did all his work. He could picture it and make it happen. Because he would add so much influence to that picturing, quite frankly. That's why Moses did his work. Moses could really make some shit happen, quite frankly. Somehow intelligence tilted. Turned rivers to blood and parted God. The same guy that turned the river to blood parted the Red Sea. It wasn't God. No, it was Moses. He did a lot of dumb things, though. I mean, he came down and slaughtered people. Moses was more Saddam than... What everything you accused Saddam of, Moses was the epitome of it. Yeah, he was. Something doesn't want me to do this. You don't know the interference I've got over saying this Mickey Mouse little broadcast. Something has been here to try to distract me, but good. Not something in the air, not an invisible wit. I'm not talking about that. Something pre-written in creation. It lives here. It's a script of incidences and influences. Could be an ant crawling across here. How the hell did the timing of the ant? Damn place I'm going to have the guy come out and spray. Well, I certainly hope you do, because the place is ant infested. And I kill them in the kitchen and they crawl across here. Only why right now is the clue to me. I watch the timing of these events and take them as a story. So the Bible writers, it's conceptual. And yet at the same time, you can really misunderstand some things, and a lot of people do. And they passed on some of the damnedest reports, plugging in some of the damnedest assumptions, and they know good and well there's no logic for any of it. And the Hindu figure is another one. It's a good example of that. When I look at the figures and the examples of some of these positions in Hindu religion, I think, my God, that's taking conception way out in left field somewhere. You have to keep conception based off of evidence, tangible evidence. You know, just conception, whatever I conception, I can plausibly make happen. You're an idiot. You know, you could back up and take the names off everything, watch the shapes hook together like a kaleidoscope, watch it function, understand some conception in that, and possibly, attach something to it. A function yourself, or an invention, something. Which I think like the internal combustion motor. Is this internal combustion? It very much works very similar to an internal combustion motor. It certainly does. It certainly does. It's a whole cell experience. You understand it, piston and the whole thing. It's itch. Which I bet there's a lot of functions that represent internal combustion motor. Where are you? Internal combustion motor. Mm-hmm. A lot of aspects of it. Very much. So you could see the idea was here before the engineer. Sure was. Just watched something else function and copied it. Built it out of taking rocks and heating them up and pouring them into molds and making shapes and coming up with something would produce the same experience. Oh my. When you stop and look at it, it's not a genius, even though it's a very ingenious thing because it's simple and reflects something around it, which all inventions do. And that one, all it did was turn a wheel. All it does is make something go around like this, and then you tie it to something else, makes it around, and you ride around on it. It's not real complex at all, even though now they've turned it into the damnedest thing that just takes too much of your living budget. The price of an automobile today and the function of transporting yourself with that automobile is way too much of your living budget. That's asinine. That's somebody fed off of you like a maggot. They sure did. Time to go.